And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Colorado Rockies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Dylan Bundy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 110.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton racing over to make the catch. And let's take a look at the lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate.
Your ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Miranda makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Charlie Blackman will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it in that part and get on the inside part of the plate as well.
That one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. The Twins coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Ryan Feltner. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Gilberto Celestino takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one the other way. Hooks it away for the out.
Batting second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Trevor Larnach. Now Correa up to hit. Lined into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Luis Arraez stands in. Correa goes. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Correa over at second, one down. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. His righty-lefty splits there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Righty to the plate. And now the count is even.
1-1.
And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And here is C.J. Cron.
Leading off for Colorado, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Out to short. Correa over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he takes a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
No score here in the second. Flares it into the outfield. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
So now the DH spot, Ryan McMahon. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that's in there for strike 1. Bundy, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Now the 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Kepler settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority. Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss there. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. There you see his May and June numbers so far.
Gary Sanchez.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Blackman on the move. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Max Kepler at the plate. That one fouled off. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Ripped on a line. Daza makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Brian Serven.
Leading off for Colorado, the catcher, Brian Serven.
And the right-hander back to work. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And another
No
ball.
strikes.
Righty delivers. Next pitch in for a strike. Strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. Urshela makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. That one's in there, 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Connor Joe.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Connor Joe. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Base hit center field.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies. Daza struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Line drive and a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Chuck Nasty. First offering misses the mark. Joe over at second. Daza on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, center field. That's back. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron, comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And the first offering is not close.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one outside. Ball 2. Here comes a pitch. Hit hard. Base hit. Blackman around third. He'll score. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. And that's in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Twins nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Feltner back to work. Swings through that.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one missing inside. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Crone. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting up, the third baseman.
Here's Gio Urshela. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And he deals.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Gilberto Celestino, the next Twin up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Carlos Correa. Now a screamer into the outfield. Blackman makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Target Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. McMahon checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now here's Eleuris Montero. In there for strike one. And here it comes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Next for Colorado, Brian Serven. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
McMahon at first, one gone. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. Throw, and it gets away. In to score from first, and they lead by 4.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff man, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Hampson in the box now, no balls and a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Drew Strotman up and loosening in the pen. Archer getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Over to first. And now 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Connor Joe.
Connor Joe digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the righty deals. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Rockies 4 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Twins, Luis Arias.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Byron Buxton.
So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses, 1 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Here comes a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Gary Sanchez hits one out. That's career homer number 149, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Miranda. Liner caught at second. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jonathan Daza. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. First offering and it just misses. Good eye right there.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2-0. That's a strike. The 2-1. Now one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The first baseman, number 25.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Bundy done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Drew Strotman. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
The 0-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Daza headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-2. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers.
No, that's up.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one clips the corner. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Crone is waved home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 7-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the third baseman, Elauris Montero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Kepler brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Ryan Servin digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
At the belt and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Rodgers, the lead runner, out at second. McMahon at first. One gone. Got him. And 2 away now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Garrett Hampson.
So in now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. The pitch. Foul ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Well struck left field. That one back there, and it is gone. A shot to left, and they add to the lead. It's 10-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
On the mound now for the Twins, Chris Archer. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Back to the top of the lineup, Connor Joe digging in for the Rockies.
Now batting, left fielder, Connor.
First offering misses the mark. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2 stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 10-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next for Minnesota, Gio Urshela. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
Threw that
2
fastball
strikes.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The punch out there, and one gone.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gilberto Celestino.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Gilberto Celestino. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. The other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes, and that is that. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 10-3. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Daza.
For Colorado, the center fielder, number 2, Jonathan
And a pitch.
Daza.
That's a strike. Strike 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Emilio Pagan getting ready to go. Kicks and fires. That one drifts inside. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So a man aboard, Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
No outs. Runner on second. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the air to left down the line. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's an 8-run lead.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rogers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Tapped softly on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 0-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Rockies 11 and the Twins 3. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
For the Twins, the first baseman, Luis.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Gomber. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Ground ball up the middle. Rogers picks it up. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Montero makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.